3D Max has a built-in online dictionary. It is where you find a lot of information about MAXScript. It has a very complete online dictionary, searchable dictionary for finding out about what some of the commands and functions that we are going to use do in 3D Max and MAXScript. So in the 3D Max, you can go to the scripting and MAXScript reference. So here, for example, I type the box, searching for box, and I refine my search to just scripting. So box geometry class, and here is the all options and anything related to the box object. So the first line in the box, it has written superclass, geometry class, and superclass is a node. So what is the class? There is a MAXScript command that helps us to identify the type or class of the value, and that is classOf. If you have used C++ or C programming language, in there it is called runtime type identification or RTTI. So I type classOf and then box. It returned geometry class. Super class of box, it is node. I want to know the class of this selected object. Class of $, circle. Super class of $, is shape. We can have for the variable also other data types such as x, for example 5.6, and the class of x is a float. Super class of x is number. So one of the usage of this superclass that we will learn later is something like, for example, we have tools for aligning around the shape. So it asks me just pick the path, pick the shape from the class of the shape. I cannot select the geometry. So in the programming, when we are writing the script, we can limit our selection by the class or the superclass of that object. So here it limits us to the superclass of the shape, so we just can select the shapes. So to find out a value or item belongs to what class, we use the classOf method with the name of the class itself. In this case, box or selected object or the name of the variable. To find the next highest class, you can use the superclass method. So let me clear the scene, and we have learned that if you type the, for example, box parentheses open and close, it will create a box with default values. What are the default values? We can see here on the options the default value, for example 25, but if you want to override these default values, you can just remove the parentheses and pass the value after the function name. For example, I want to create a box with the length of the 35 and height of the 50. I hit enter and it creates for me a box with these values that I already enter in front of the box itself. So I no need first create a box and then change its value. I can overwrite its properties in front of the name of the function.